Hello everyone and good morning. Welcome to First Alert 6 Streaming. My name is Elena Riley. I work here on the digital team. I'm bringing you breaking news, any crime stories or anything of that sort happening. So thank you for joining me. And today I'm going to be talking about my new web series, which is called Things to Do in the Omaha Metro. So this weekend we're going to be talking about those events. I'm going to bring a couple of lovely ladies in, Maria Cade and Cerise Cole. They're going to chat about Hamilton, which a couple of us went to yesterday. It was a great show. So come in, ladies.
Thank you for calling us lovely.
Yes.
It was such a great show. I just have to start off by saying that. It was amazing. Cerise and I had both seen the show before, but Elena, this was your first time there.
It was.
I mean, what do you think?
It was great, definitely. So I guess just tell us a little more about the show and about just national tours in general. Bringing that to Omaha, yeah.
Well, you start, I'll add.
Okay, so if you don't know, the story of Hamilton is the story of Alexander Hamilton. Yep. So it's sort of a biographical musical on his life and everything that's happened to him. He was one of the founding fathers. He was the first Secretary of Treasury, but most people don't know his story since maybe he wasn't a president or somebody who wrote the Declaration of Independence, some of those major documents that really founded our nation. But it's really interesting because they set this story that's now taken place almost 250 years ago to modern day music, rap, hip hop, pop music. It's incredible.
Along with, and I will admit that I did not know a whole lot about Alexander Hamilton, but now I feel like I do. This is my third time seeing this musical. I took my son, who was a big fan a couple years ago. We went again yesterday, and he said it was even better this time around. We were talking, there's some just subtleties, some nuances that I think they added since the last time.
Well, and I think now the show's been out for 10 years since it first debuted. So a lot of people, are very familiar with the original, but Cerise, like you said, a lot of the actors, really put their own spin on the characters, made some unique choices. So it was really incredible to see how they approached the characters that so many of us know and love, the original storytelling, but they were able to put their own spin on it, and it was amazing.
The crowd was really into it.
Yes.
I mean, the claps,
cheering,
the
loud crowd.
behind me, and he was singing along, and my son was like, "Does he think this is a concert?"
Oh, I heard him singing.
Yeah, but it's fun, and it's that kind of energy.
Yes.
You want to sing along. So,
yeah.
It was just very, very, very good.
I know, I loved it too. And this is the national tour, like you said, Elena, so most people might not realize, but the shows that come to the Orpheum, for the most part, if it's a national tour, those are actually exact replicas of the production on Broadway. So you're seeing the same exact sets, same exact costumes, choreography, caliber of actors too, really, as you would see if you were in New York. So it's incredible that they're able to bring so many shows here to Omaha for all of us to experience, because it's kind of hard to get to New York City from here. So the fact that we have an incredible opportunity in so many shows that come every single year after year, we're really lucky.
I'm glad that you bring that up. I mean, this is top-notch quality performances that we're seeing.
So Maria, how can people find out more about Hamilton and the show?
Yeah, so the show started, I believe, Wednesday. It was opening night, and then it's going to run through May 18th. So not this Sunday, but the next Sunday after that. So if you want to go see it, you still have a lot of time to go. You can get tickets online at Omaha Performing Arts official ticket website. It's Ticket Omaha. They have all the information there. That's the official website. I think you could buy them in person too. They have the box office there at the Orpheum. If you haven't gone to a show at the Orpheum, and I say this as somebody who is new to Omaha, it is an incredible space. It's a beautiful space, historic architecture inside, and like you said, Cerise, the energy was just magnetic for this show. So I would definitely recommend it.
And I'm a deal. You could tell my mom. So I'm a deal. But if you have a student, if they have their student ID, they can go to the Orpheum like an hour before the show and get discounts. They get their student like half price.
There you go.
You can beat that.
You can do that. Just check the website, but they offer all kind of deals.
Thanks for the tip.
Yes,
great.
I love that.
Alrighty.
I know they're running a lottery too that I saw a notification for, and this is sort of a tradition that they brought over from Broadway, but because Hamilton has something to do with the $10 bill, they do call it a ham for the lottery. So if you give them $10, you get a really great seat and an amazing ticket. And on Broadway, those seats were always in the front row. So you pay $10 and get to experience this incredible piece of art.
That
just
happened
right
to
in the
my
front.
friend. She entered the lottery 4 tickets front row.
Amazing.
Awesome.
So it works.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
And another thing too, before we go,
We're just going on and on.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad.
in just a couple minutes, I actually have to go back down to the Orpheum because I'm going to be interviewing the props master for Hamilton. And on the national tour, he is an Omaha native. So we're going to be bringing his story to y'all on Monday on First Alert 6
Yeah,
Day.
tune in for that.
So I'm excited to speak to him, hear his experience, obviously growing up here. And now he's touring on arguably the biggest
One of
Broadway show and best. True.
Oh, we can't wait to see your story.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm excited.
We're going to do that.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, ladies.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Anytime.
Okay,
Yes.
lovely.
Have a good day.
They're gonna head out, get ready for midday, so you're stuck with me now. Alrighty, thank you guys. I'm gonna take us back to my story, things to do in the Omaha Metro. Let me take us here. So we have our website, First Alert 6, and then my story, as I said, the things to do. Ooh, let me get out of this for us. Okay, so there are a plethora of Mother's Day events happening around the Metro this weekend. Just switching gears a little bit to Mother's Day, of course, that's happening. People are going to be out and about doing things for that, so it might be a little busy out, especially because there is UNMC and Metro are both having their graduations this weekend as well. So if you are going out, be ready for a couple of lines. Be ready to wait a little bit at places, possibly, if you don't have a reservation for somewhere. Let me take us back here. On my web story, I just have all of my Mother's Day events that I'm going to chat about here in a minute, a couple of free events happening, and then just some other things that do cost money, but other fun things that I would recommend you check out. Take us back here. All right, so there is going to be a Mother's Day market at Regency Shopping Center from 10 to 3 Saturday. They're going to have local pop-up vendors, giveaways, a photo booth, which sounds really fun, and then a free workout class also. If you're, of course your mom likes getting that workout in, that'd be great option for that. Trucks and Taps is going to have their second annual Mother's Day Sip and Shop event with local businesses, some food trucks, live music, and libations for those that would like to do that on Mother's Day. That's on Saturday. There's Coffee Alley in Ralston. They're going to be doing a brunch event with a live DJ and then a photo wall as well. So, of course, got to get those pictures with mom, get those posted. Those are always fun. And then if you're wanting some friendly competition, Smash Park in La Vista, they're going to have a Mother's Day brunch and bingo event. And then the bingo is free, of course. They're going to have prizes for those that win, and then mimosas available for purchase as well. Other brunch options, there's like Nick's Quorum, Omaha, Marriott Downtown, and then Kona Grill. Those just have some specialty Mother's Day menu items if you're wanting to try those out. Of course, any other brunch spots in the Metro or anything of your liking, of course. Another really big event this weekend is the Cinco de Mayo Festival in South Omaha. That is Friday through Sunday along 24th Street. It is free to get into that event, but it will cost for the concerts. For some, I think it was ages over 12, so other than that, kids will get in free. Also, it's going to be the second weekend of the Omaha Farmers Market. There's two of the locations here. We have Saturday in the Old Market from 9 to 1, and then Sunday in Exarban Village. In the Old Market, it's from 8 a.m. to 12:30. I apologize. And then it's actually going to be 9 to 1 in Exarban. So take back what I said. You'll have to check out the web story if you're wanting to get the information from me, I guess. Alrighty. Another fun thing that I found is there's going to be a pop-up bridal show at the 78th and Dodge Goodwill. They're going to have nearly 60 new and affordable wedding gowns. So these are brand new. They're just wanting to do an affordable event for people. And some of the dresses are starting at $50, so that is a pretty good deal. If you're, having plans to get married anytime soon, maybe check that out. That sounds like a really fun event that they're having. And of course, it's going to be the second weekend of the Renaissance Festival at Bellevue Berry Farm. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday. So that's really fun, especially if, mom likes those mystical and magical things. It'd be fun to take her there, or whoever. Right, I think that's all from me. Here we go. Perfect. As I said, it might be a busy weekend, so be ready for that, but be ready for a lot of fun things happening. It's going to be great weather. I think the meteorologists have said that there's not too much humidity going on, so maybe some outside events would be fun with mom or whoever, mother figure for you. So great. If you're just joining us, my name is Elena Riley. I work on the digital desk right back here. You might see me working at my desk if you tune into streaming a lot. Great. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back next week with more things to do that weekend. So looking forward to that. Okay. Thank you, everybody.